Hey everyone, welcome back. This evening is kind of a do-over for me. I tried recording this earlier and just didn't like the way the video looked. Spent a lot of time trying to load off of the puck, so you ended up seeing a lot of the top of my head, and that wasn't fun to watch for me, so I'm sure it wasn't going to be fun to watch for anyone else. But the soap I'm using is something that's really cool. It is London Oat Cake. This is English Pear. This was very kindly sent to me by Jim over at Jim Will Shave, sorry. Link to his channel below. This is obviously a British artisan. And the thing that's really cool is this is about a 3.5 ounce puck. It's super thin. It is filled mostly to the top. You can see I've scooped some out here already. I have used this before on a face shave, like I just mentioned, and on a head shave this morning. But I'm not going to load the puck because it is small and it kind of gets really messy. So I went ahead and loaded this in the bowl. Now, another thing that's really cool for this evening is the razor that I'm using. I wanted to get the first use of the razor on video, which I did, but I just didn't like the overall video. So I didn't even bother to upload it. This is a much better lather than last night. Much better. So since we're talking about the lather real quick, the scent on this soap, English Pear, one would think that it's going to be really pear forward. It's not. There is definitely pear present, noticeable, but the scent notes are pear, ginger, patchouli, and ling ling, ylang ylang, badang badang. I don't know what that is. And we leather on my shirt. So it's not the bright, effervescent. I caught that in my hand. Cool. Pear that I was kind of expecting with the name. But it is still a nice, pleasant scent, just a bit more on the dark side. Not of the moon. But it's a nice, pleasant scent. Definitely not fresh. Definitely not one for the fresh boys, as CDB would say. Now the razor, this is another reason why this is a very special shave, is I just got a John June Shorty. And you can see I got one of the Barbarian's notch. And the green is not really popping on video, but it is a nice translucent green that just looks, stunning. The length of this blade is about the same length as an AC blade. And this is a modified gold dollar. This is a 777. And as I mentioned, I used it yesterday and it has a really nice edge on it. This is John June's edge. So this is my third straight razor shave of the week. I normally do one every couple weeks. Just because of the stropping and everything else. And then normally, because I do this at night, it's even take more water. Took some work, but it finally blooped. But because I shave at night, sometimes I just don't want to deal with stropping. After a long day of work and not dealing with the kids, but the kids getting ready for bed and everything else. And I enjoy the act of shaving. But sometimes I just want to build the lather and just go. I don't want to worry about stropping and everything else. And that may have been a little bit too aggressive on the angle there. So this one is different because it is pretty heavy modified gold dollar. So obviously my second shave with it, I'm still getting used to the angle on this particular blade. So we'll see how it goes. And it's kind of a German punk type night. If you can hear that in the background. Figured why not? German punk is awesome. This is one of my favorite German punk bands. This is Die Ärzte. I didn't do my neck. Or for those that don't speak German, the Doctors. Can't remember what city they're from, but I think they were, I want to say Leipzig area. Which is kind of relatively close to Berlin. So, all right, cross on the cheek. And that was nice. The soap is performing very well. It's a very enjoyable shave here. Sorry, I'm not talking a whole lot. I'm just really enjoying this. This edge is really good. I've heard about how good John's edges are. And he likes them sharp, like I do. I prefer a sharp blade. And this is a sharp blade. And I'm really digging it. And the scent is kind of growing on me. When I first smelled it, it was kind of a little funky. Just that little dark notes. When I was talking to Jim and he offered to send me one of the London Oatcake soaps, he told me the ones that he had, and I didn't look at their scent notes. You look on Etsy, where they do all their selling, and there currently says they're taking a break. More feeling they're back. So I didn't really have a whole lot of time to look at their scents and everything else. I was like, he said, "Oh, I have English pear. Pear! Sold!" I love pears. And then I get it, I was like, oh wait, this isn't this isn't the fresh scent that I was thinking. So it kind of threw me off a little bit. But it's nice. I do dig it. It's growing on me quite a bit. And the cool thing about the size of the soap, or the soap in the container, which has a container, however you want to say it, is that this fits perfectly inside of a dop kit. So you can travel with it. Yes, I did buff there because I'm still, like I said, learning the angle. So I'm taking a little bit of time. Well, not too much time because I don't want to bore everybody. For those that are still here 9 minutes in. Nice. Probably here could have been a little bit more wet. But I'm getting leather. I'm getting stubble off. And it's feeling pretty decently too. Well, you know what the heck. For the last little bit here. And a little bit more water to that. That's very drippy now. That worked. It's just dripping off. That definitely passes the UN test. Not bad. The soap does really well. Trouble spot right there feels really good. That's always a trouble spot anyway, so we'll try to get that. Just get a little bit more soap here because I have it. So I don't know if I've ever talked about this band. The band is one of that I was first introduced to when I was in high school. I was in Germany, went to Germany for a couple of weeks between my junior and senior year, and was introduced to Die Ärzte. At that time I could speak zero German, none. Well, very little. I had 2 years of high school German, so it was like I could say, where's the bathroom and what classes do you have and what's your favorite color? That was about it. And I think I'm hungry. And that's about all I could really say in German. But I like the music. There we go. So I think I ended up buying a CD or so when I was over there. And couldn't understand hardly anything, but really enjoyed it. And then went back over there after high school, lived there for a couple of years. Got a couple more CDs through a friend of mine that I was there when I was in high school. I lived with the family for a couple weeks, or I stayed at their house for a couple weeks. Kept in touch, still keep in touch. And around Christmas time or so, it was like Die Ärzte has a new album out from last year. Though they've been sending packages, so I'll get like Die Ärzte or Die Toten Hosen or some other German punk band. American bands, I can get that stuff over there all the time. But I have a hard time finding German music over here. So I get that occasionally. But one of the songs I heard when I was there, this is playing the same album. Same like 4 songs. But I went over there and I had like 4 albums on here. There we go. And one song that I really got a kick out of is titled Männer sind Schweine, or Men are Pigs. And it's quite a funny song once you actually understand what it means, or the lyrics of the song. But I enjoyed that when I bought that album, and I have a couple other ones. Not all of them on my tablet, but it's still one of my favorite bands. But anyway, that's a good shave. I'm gonna finish up off camera, try to keep this a little bit short. Oatcake, London Oatcake, is a really nice soap. I know there's just a slickness on this is fantastic. I just getting my face and head wet with the shades I've done with it before. Right now, I mean, it's a little dry, but if I put some water on it, it'll be fine. Post-shave feel on it is actually really, really good as well. I was very pleasantly surprised. Not super surprised because I was talking to Dave Card about this as well, and he said he was surprised at how good this soap is. I have plenty left in my bowl. Plenty left in the bowl. Plenty left in the knot for another pass, and I could do a full head shave. The John June Shorty. Fantastic razor. John does a wonderful edge. I strop this before I shaved, and I strop after I shave. Beautiful edge on here. And I do have a John June strop right here. The only thing I don't like about that strop, there's no linen. Well, there's no linen and it doesn't rotate. So I had to put this in the front over my wider strop. But I have another strop that's a travel strop that does have linen. So I'll strap it on that afterwards. But anyway, I'm rambling now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to the new subscribers, to the old subscribers, to those that aren't subscribed and yet still watch. Thank you guys. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, week, or weekend whenever you watch this video. And I'll catch y'all next time.